In our previous sessions about Peter's restoration, we saw the Lord praying for Peter even before Peter had sinned. Then it was the Lord's gaze that made Peter repent, and he therefore left the court of the chief priests. Then, on the morning after resurrection, Peter received a personal message of grace. Today, we want to think briefly about Luke chapter 24, verse 34. But we read verses 33 and 34. So they rose up that very hour and returned to Jerusalem, and found the 11 and those who were with them gathered together, saying, "The Lord is risen indeed, and has appeared to Simon." In this incident, we have the so-called Emmaus disciples, who returned to the disciples in Jerusalem from their meeting with the Lord. But before they were able to tell them about their experience with the risen Lord, the assembled disciples first reported to the Emmaus disciples with full conviction that the Lord has risen and appeared to Simon. From this we conclude that Peter has already told the disciples in Jerusalem about a personal meeting with the Lord. A meeting of which we don't know anything else. We can assume, however, that this is Peter's personal restoration directly with the Lord. This conversation has been kept very confidential by the Lord, because it's a very personal matter between the sinner and the Lord. Even though we don't know anything else about this conversation, we must state that such interactions are inevitable if one has sinned. It is a personal confession of guilt before the Lord. The Lord forgives when we confess. Only then is a perfect restoration possible. But the Lord does not make these conversations public. He treats them very discreetly. This is something we can learn from the Lord concerning our dealings with one another. Without restoration, there is no real joy and peace of heart. When David sinned and did not confess, he had to say, "When I kept silent, my bones grow old." We read that in Psalm 32, verse 3. This is an expression of his sufferings in this state. Let us not allow it to get that far and torment ourselves, but rather let's be encouraged to go directly to the Lord, to confess, and then to be able to experience peace in our hearts again.